Hey, what's going on, guys? 3D Escal Freeze here, or Jake. Really cool to talk to you guys and do this. I apologize. I'm not very used to doing things like this and showing myself, and I feel kind of weird about it, especially because I'm trying to lose weight and my dog is leaving my lap. But anyway, so I apologize if this is a little awkward, but I'm trying to make this kind of chill, where you see me and then I show pictures of the person I'm reviewing and puts maybe a little bit of music once in a while. So I'm kind of just trying to make it a chill type of thing. But apologies if this isn't the most clean cut video I've made, because this is the first time I'm reviewing somebody, so anyway, the first person, and I'm gonna keep looking down, by the way, because I have my phone as a reference, but the first cosplayer I'm going to be reviewing is Sutefaniiroozu. That's how I pronounce it. I know that's probably not how you pronounce it. Please comment below and tell me how to pronounce it, because I don't know how to pronounce it. Even though I've been following Steph Santos, her real name, I think I've been following for like 3 or 4 years. It's been a long time. But I realized I've been rehearsing in my head, and I realized I could talk about different cosplayers and Steph in particular for a long time. So I made a guide of 4 different things I'm going to be talking about. The first thing is why I follow Steph Santos and why I like her. What makes her different from other cosplayers. Nitpicks and things that I don't like that maybe she does. And then how following her has impacted my life. So let's jump into it. So I have been following Steph since she had 7,000 followers. At the time of this video being published, she has 3,000. Let's see. She has 3,000.3k followers. That's a lot, and she has 66 patrons at the moment. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot of followers, but I just want you to picture right now. Picture you're having a house party, right? And then your dumb friend invites 7,000 people to your house. You're not all going to fit comfortably in your house with 7,000 people. It's not going to happen. So 7,000 people is that's a lot of people, and that's when I started following her. Now picture 30,000. That's a lot. And it's safe to say she has a following. That's a following of people. 30,000 is a following, and that's awesome. And I'm very happy for her that I've been following her all this way. And, and she totally deserves it too. The thing I love about Steph is that she is such a nice, real, chill person. I've seen it in her streams, where she's just so cool. She puts on music. She doesn't have any makeup on. She just has a t-shirt and shorts, and she just starts working on her cosplays. Believe me when I say I've been to Twitch streams and chats where it's so awkward. Like, the girl dresses up, she puts on makeup, she dresses up in like a nice dress, I don't know, sometimes revealing, and it's just so awkward. She doesn't put music on the background, and she just stares at the screen and just replies to comments, and it's really awkward, and it's fake. And what I love about Steph is she's real. She's very real, and I love that she's just so chill and everything. She's a great cosplayer. Another reason that I think that she's so nice is that in fact, I actually found the post. It was 53 weeks ago. And there was this guy, I'm not going to name him because that would be not cool. But what happened was he posted on her picture, he said, "Women got it easy these days." And she responded, "Tell me after you wax your balls yourself." and then he said, If I could get thousands of followers, free stuff, sponsors, and fans, I'll wax my sack right now. And she responded, I've gained my followers from a lot of hard work. They've taken me years to get, constantly having to produce new content in high resolution. I've only gotten sent like 2 things off my wish list, which were both under $10. I definitely don't have any sponsors yet, and you wouldn't do it anyways, referring to waxing his balls. And so I said, hey man, I know what you're trying to say, but it's not really applicable to Sutefaniiroozu. I follow plenty of cosplayers, and they all got well known because of their tits or their connections. Sut literally works hard, streams, and replies back to comments, which most cosplayers don't do. She doesn't just flash her body around, and that's why we like her. We get to see her being real, like playing video games, her work life, her snake, her personal life, etc. And then I said, sorry for the paragraph. I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, that girls don't do this, but I got to stand up for Sut because she's literally one of the most real cosplayers I have seen here on Instagram. And then she commented with all these hearts and these crying emojis. Thanks, dude. That really means a lot. And we talked a little bit more. And this is funny because she said, I also have another blatantly big point I missed. I have small boobs. And she put the laughing emoji. And she said, I bet if I had a decent rack, I'd have double the followers I do now. And this is the reason I started with Sutefaniiroozu, is because the cosplay community is very weird sometimes. And I'm just going to be honest. A lot of fans in the cosplay community follow cosplayers for their boobs. I'm just going to be honest. And that's why I love Steph, is because she doesn't flaunt things like her body or her boobs, and I love that. And it made me really sad because I can't find the comment, but I remember I don't know if it was even a personal talk, she might have said it in general, but I remember her saying that she was considering plastic surgery, or she was considering, getting bigger boobs, and that really made me sad because it's true. I'm gonna be honest. She would have so many more followers if she had bigger boobs. I'm just gonna be honest. But at the same time, I feel bad that she has to submit to people like that who want to see that just to get followers and to be more successful. And I think that's a shame. And that's why I love her so much, because she has 30,000 followers without doing that. And I think that that's awesome. And that's why I'm always rooting for her. And it's different if you want plastic surgery for yourself. But Sue and Steph, if you're watching this right now, I want to say we all love you for who you are, and if you do want plastic surgery, that's your own decision that you make. We're still gonna like you, but all I ask is please don't do it to submit to other people because they want you to have bigger boobs. I think that's just kind of ridiculous. So anyway, So I told you guys I could talk a lot. We're close to the 8-minute mark, and I haven't even gotten to numbers 2, 3, and 4 on my list. But I think that we're gonna go through the other ones very quickly. So number 2 is what makes her different from other cosplayers. I've kind of already said this. It kind of goes hand in hand. I like that she replies to comments. I like that she shows her real life. I love that she shows that she has like a snake and her cats, and it was so cool. One time I saw on a stream that in the background she had a samurai sword, and then the next stream Matt, her boyfriend, took out the samurai sword and showed it, and I missed it live, but it was so cool to see, regardless. And it's cool things like that she remembered to show the samurai sword that I asked for, because I said, one day can you show the samurai sword in the stream, and she did. So it's very cool things like that where she's very connected to the community, and there are many cosplayers I see who they don't read comments, they don't really care about what their fans say, they really only care about what their patrons say, and that's really a shame. Nitpicks and things I don't like about Steph Santos or Sutefaniiroozu. By the way, I forgot if I said this, but I love that last name Santos. It's such a cool last name. I feel like that was a name in GTA or Crackdown, one of those video games. I've heard that name before. But nitpicks and things I don't like about Steph, I can't really say that there are any. I really like Steph a lot. She doesn't really do anything that bothers me. I think that she's just a great cosplayer who deserves more recognition, and that's kind of why I'm doing this video. Even if I could get her one more follower, every little bit helps. And who knows, you know, these videos are on YouTube forever, so this video might get initially 30 views, but then who knows, in a year maybe it'll get 1,000, you know, 2,000 and 10,000, who knows. So and then how following her has impacted my life. I gotta say this quick, because this could go on for a while. You wouldn't think that following a pretty girl on Instagram would impact your life, but she actually has. And this is how. First of all, I follow her boyfriend Matt on Instagram. One time she said, follow my, you know, she made it as her Instagram story. She said, follow Matt, my boyfriend, on Instagram. And so I did. And he's really into cars. He's like a big car person. And I've always looked at cars. He's gonna hate this if he's watching this. I've always looked at cars as they're just a vehicle. It's just a thing that gets you from point A to point B. And he looks at cars as a luxury because he loves cars. And he's actually helped me see that cars are actually beautiful. Like I see on his Instagram, he goes to car shows, or he'll take a picture of a really nice car. And he's actually opened my eyes to see that, like, wow, like, these cars are really nice. Like, I really want to, in the future, get a car that looks nice. And I'm now seeing that cars used to always all look the same to me, and now they don't at all, you know? And he's helped me do that, and that's through Steph. And one way Steph directly has impacted my life, and this is just a small little way, is that she's made me appreciate snakes more. I know that's, you know, it's kind of it may seem insignificant to you, but to me it's cool, because I've always loved animals and reptiles, but there's always been something about snakes I never liked. And then Steph has a snake named Sylvia, and it's a beautiful colored snake. It almost looks like the snake has like a light blue. It's just a beautiful snake. And you can tell it very much loves them. Like, it wraps around Steph, and it hangs out with her, and you could tell that the snake actually really, like, she pets its head and it closes its eyes. Like, you could tell it really loves being, you know, their pet. You know, they love having Steph and I guess Matt as an owner, and that's really cool. And it's really given me a better light to snakes. You know, now if I saw somebody holding a snake and they said, you want to hold it, I think I'd go for it, whereas normally I'd be afraid, you know. So it's little things like that you know do this. Anyway, though, I want to start to wrap it up, because we're going pretty far here, and I want to make this video a lot shorter. But anyway, Steph, if you're watching, I just want to let you know you are so awesome. Keep up the good work. You know, block out the haters. Again, what I said, please, you know, don't. If you want to get plastic surgery, do it for you. Don't do it for other people who you know, who just want to see big tits. You know, because that's why we like you, because you're different, you're unique, and you're fun, and that's why we like you, because you're chill and you're awesome. And you too, Matt, if you're watching too, you're also awesome. It's a weird sensation, but like I'm just so happy to see that Steph is just succeeding as a cosplayer, because she just works so hard at it, and I love to see people who work hard succeed. And so I love to just see that she went from 7,000 followers to 30,000 in, I think, like a year or two span, which is really good. Again, I know that some people might think that both those numbers aren't a lot, but picture 7,000 people and then picture 30,000 people. You know, 30,000 is like quadruple the number of 7,000. So, you know, 7 times 4 is 28. So, you know, it's over that. So it's pretty amazing. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Steph, again, if you're watching, you're awesome. Matt, if you're watching, you're awesome. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I didn't have any nitpicks. I just have to be honest, I don't. But I am gonna do videos in the future with cosplayers that I do have nitpicks and things that I'm gonna be honest with. But anyway, again, please like this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't like this video, tell me why. Tell me, you know, what I could do differently, and and what you'd like to see, and please comment me a review, because I still have a bunch of cosplayers I'm gonna review, but I figured I'd start off with Steph because she's just been the one I've been following, I think, like the longest. So and honestly, in my personal opinion, she's just one of the most underrated. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. Take care.